Guys right now, are they still ticked off about Saturday? Have they been able to move on? Where are they at now, a couple days removed?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're mature enough to understand that looking backwards is going to do nothing but put us in a jeopardizing position. So I think they're slowly moving on. I mean, I will say I'm happy we don't have to play this week because I think it gives them some time to kind of get themselves in a position mentally where we can go attack it. I mean, the task in front of us is daunting enough without looking behind us at what could have been or should have been or would have been and all that kind of stuff. We just can't get into that. We just got to go play football.
Has that kind of been your words of wisdom to them, maybe your receivers or just the offensive players in general?
Yeah, it really has been. It's been, and also to the offensive staff, quite frankly, the players aren't going to get over it until you get over it, and you can't be in front of them worrying about what's happened in the past. We've got to, pull our trousers up and go back to work. And we have a tough enough time with beating the Naval Academy. We have a tough enough time with USC and all these other guys coming up on the schedule. So we don't have time for all this. And my time machine's at Zolman Tire getting fixed, so we can't go back and fix it. So let's get our stuff together and move forward.
When did you start to see Corey become a guy who can do all the things he's done this year, in terms of running the different routes and just being the guy who can have the kind of game he did against Florida State?
Yeah, he's another guy that's just continued to develop. Just every day he's out on the field, he learns something new, and he develops, and then he retains it, and he doesn't make the same mistake twice. So it allows him to really kind of accelerate his progress as a player. And then on top of that, you got an individual who you just can't rattle. I mean, he's blocking one of their corners, and they're kind of tussling back and forth, and the play's over, and Corey taps him on the shoulder pad as he's walking back to the huddle. And most guys would kind of look at that and go, hey, this guy's He's doing that to make fun of me or something, but that's just Corey Robinson's personality. Let's compete. Okay, good job. All right, good. That was really good coverage on that play. No, you know what I mean? I mean, that's just his personality, and nothing shakes him. He's just a really valuable member of what we do.
He's a guy Coach Kelly said needs to kind of get like conscious competence. I think it was, where he's not necessarily thinking about it, but he understands all the concepts. And do you see him getting those concepts down so he's not thinking as much?
Yeah, it comes with experience, and obviously, putting him in more and more of those situations is going to help him moving forward. But there was no situation that comes up in a football game I wouldn't feel comfortable with him being on the field.
Wondering how your line of thinking with your call sheet is going to evolve as you see this offensive line start to come together. You're running the football better and probably peaked for the season up to this point with the performance against Florida State.
Yeah, I thought the guys up front really did a nice job, and all of us would obviously love to be running for 250 yards a game or more, but with juggling those guys around and trying to get the combination right, it takes some time sometimes for that to kind of gel together. And I feel like those guys are gaining confidence in each other. Their communication is a lot better. We've done a nice job, I think, of sustaining blocks, especially in the Florida State game, better than we had at any time up to this season.